This 7 News Update is proudly brought to you by Mainland. Mainland, your friend in the fridge.
Hello. Australia's military chiefs have reportedly been told to be ready for a war with Iraq next March. US President George W. Bush expected to give the green light early next month for the military action. Meantime, America has announced it will begin deploying an anti-missile shield to defend itself against ballistic missile attack. The federal government has been accused of not doing its duty to protect motorists because of its refusal to restrict the ethanol content in petrol, despite mounting evidence that the additive does damage engines. An amazing escape for a driver in Sydney. He was able to walk away from the wreckage after his car and a truck collided at Appin overnight. And Australia has been handed its best prospect of a berth in the 2006 Soccer World Cup after the sport's ruling body FIFA voted to give the Oceania Group winner direct entry into the finals. All the details in 7's News at 6. Good afternoon. Our top military personnel have reportedly been told to prepare for a war with Iraq next March. It's claimed US President George W. Bush will give the green light next month for the military action. Washington, meantime, has announced it's spending billions of dollars to deploy a missile shield dubbed Son of Star Wars. It'll defend the US against ballistic missile attack. The federal government has been accused of failing to protect motorists in its refusal to restrict the ethanol content in petrol, despite increasing evidence that it does damage car engines. A police chase in California has ended in a hail of bullets after armed officers tried to arrest a man wanted on drugs charges. He's now in hospital. And Soccer Australia is celebrating after FIFA announced the Oceania Group winner will go straight into the 2006 World Cup finals. Details in 7's News at 6 o'clock.
This 7 News Update is proudly brought to you by Mainland. Mainland, your friend in the fridge.
Good afternoon. The Prime Minister has rejected reports senior defence leaders have been ordered to prepare troops for deployment in Iraq by March. Mr Howard says no decision has been made on Australian involvement. The Department of Community Services has been awarded nearly $1 billion in extra funding over the next 5 years. DOC says it will employ another 875 staff to better monitor reports of child abuse. Police in the US have opened fire on the driver of a car involved in a high-speed chase. The man wanted on drugs charges amazingly survived the shootout. And the Socceroos are likely contenders for a place in the 2006 World Cup after FIFA agreed to give the Oceania winner automatic entry. All the details in 7 News at 6 o'clock.